What's up? What's the deal? All right. Mm-mm. Early in the morning. About to go through the slate. Mm. Okay. I've been doing recordings as of late, so it is what it is. But right now we back. Right now, today, do a quick little live stream. See what I can come across. Injury news, implications, and things like that. We definitely got that. Um, let's see. Um, 4 minutes ago, things to look out for right here. Malachi Branham, Chris Middleton is out. Sorry, da 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 da. Koulibaly, Andrew Neumauer is questionable, right? I like his 6.5 assists. If he doesn't go, we can look at. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Mm, Melo Ball, Trey Mann, Sexton, still out. Jared Allen should be going. Mobley's not in today. Larry Nance and Struss is out. AJ Green out. ABC out. Can't time this. Tyrese Maxey doubtful, so he's probably gonna miss again. Embiid is questionable. The kid Alexander Walker is questionable. Zion is questionable. DeSumo doubtful. Herter questionable, and White probable. Schroeder doubtful. Ellis questionable. Eubanks out. Interesting. Anthony Edwards questionable. Bones Holland got hurt. He questionable. Conley still out. Austin Reeves Cleaver. Yeah, I took his rebounds and assists last game, so he cashed. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing? I see you. Shout out to you. Um, and for the ones that's coming in there, I'm always gonna like, even if I'm not on YouTube, I'm on Facebook or X or um, Twitch. I'm always gonna be on YouTube. So make sure you lock in over there, because I'm gonna start doing more recordings, and more recordings that's like 10 or 15 minutes or something like that, giving out more detailed plays and more official plays, right? Try to save myself some time. Try to be a little bit more versatile. So, but yeah, for sure, Isaiah, for sure. Booker is questionable. Dylan Brooks is questionable. Al Horford is out. Klingon is likely to play. And then keep an eye out on Robert Williams and Hanson. Scoot Henderson. Okay, the rest of the guys, they're out. Okay, bet. Let me refresh this one more time, and let's just drive through this joint, right? Let's drive through it. So I want to try to save a lot of breath, or whatever the case may be. It's Sunday. I know people want to get to the NFL. So, it is what it is with that situation. So, we got the Wizards and the Pacers, right? So, CJ McCollum. So, first of all, no Kolobali and, damn, hold it one more time. Let's see. No Kolobali, no Sar, Middleton out, Malachi Branham is out, right? So here's the thing, okay? before we talk about C.J. McCollum, let's talk about Bub Carrington. So, last two games, uh, he's played 37 minutes and 41 minutes. Okay, so his points prop sitting at 11 and a half. He's taking 4-shot threes and 3 threes. Now he's over his 1.5 3 line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games. He took 20 shots versus Cleveland. Cleveland, they held Cleveland in check that whole game. 9 and 8 assists. His assist line is sitting at 5.5. 66 and 78 passes. Okay, 66 and 78 passes. That's point guard status, and that's about what I got for you. Just a little information and you can look at his rebounds, PRAs, whatever the case may be, right? Rebounds and assists. His rebounds and assist line probably sitting at it's sitting at 9.5 right now. If you want to shake it down, or I don't know what his usage is going to look like, but he did take 20 shots last game. And if you want to bet on maybe his field goal attempts or something like that, they're not out on this book. You do know I like to bet on field goal attempts. Oh, yeah, Carlton. There he is right there. His name is Carlton. That's his real name, right? So at the end of the day, his field goal attempts in at 10.5. He's coming off a game where he took 20 shots, 10.5 at a -120. Sometimes you can catch the book sleeping. They don't know what's going to really, really happen between, these players. So I'll set that to the side. So that's one person that we definitely need to take heed to right out the back. Okay, I like to bet field goal attempts. A lot of people don't like to bet field goal attempts. When you can identify the usage and things of that nature, it's almost always beneficial. Knowing your personnel, knowing who benefits when people are in and out, is always beneficial. That's why the injury report, we bet with and against the injury report. That's one of my biggest edges that I could ever, I could ever lean on in NBA. Okay, so taking a quick look at the starting lineup, I don't know. So this site has CJ, right? So hold on, let me see. I did got a couple plays to the side. Let me see. Do I got Bub? Okay, Bub Carrington is to the side. Okay, so CJ, Keyshawn George, Justice Champagne, Marvin Bagley. Okay, so CJ McCollum. So CJ, we know Bub Carrington is going to get his minutes. Okay, he's going to get his minutes at the 1, 2, 3, whatever the case may be. CJ McCollum. He's gonna take his threes. Okay, he's in that mode right now. He's over his 3 line in 4 of his last 5 games at 2.5. At Indy, not so well the first game. Didn't have many shot attempts the first game. So, but it's CJ McCollum. The usage, if you think he's going to have the usage, you could take a look at the field goal attempts. He's at 14, 15, 17, and 20 in his last 3 games. The 3-point attempts are at 11, 7, 8, 12, and 9. We could take a look at some of his field goal attempts here. Would be 17 and a half. It's a number that he probably supposed to hit, right? He's over this line last game, and you take the injuries into consideration. It is what it is. 3-point attempts. We can take a look at the threes attempted. His threes attempted are sitting at 8.5. Whew. He can definitely get 8.5 3-point attempts, but hey, I'm just pointing it out. And he's over that line in back-to-back games, right? So, and then it's CJ McCollum. I don't have to keep going on and on about this shit, right? Because we know, right? Usage is going to be concentrated, and that's what we really, really like. Keyshawn George, in this spot, he looks like a good, could be a good rebound and assist situation for him. This team is not the greatest rebounding team. So even if you just want to look at his rebounds individually, be my guest. He played 26 minutes versus this team on the 5th. I imagine, on the 28th, I'd imagine they had guys healthier. Like, who played that game? Chris Middleton and Coulibaly played that game. So right now, Chris Middleton and Coulibaly is not even playing today, okay? So it is what it is with that situation. What about Whitmore? I didn't even think about Whitmore. Let me see something. Whitmore must be hurt. Okay. That's another thing. Let me go back and see. Whitmore's not on the injury report right here. So that's another guy that you want to, another sneaky guy that you want to, keep an eye out on. So, I mean, the 3 lately, he's been crushing it. His 3 threes is over plus 130 over here on Profit X. Short up. What up, Tiff? Good morning. My Knicks take the Spurs. They take the Spurs. New York stand up. Okay, they finna go get that bread, right? I told my sons last night, Tiffany, that I don't know who the fuck's gonna win that game. I don't even know if OKC would have won. I still don't know who would have won versus the Knicks and OKC, and I definitely don't know who's gonna win versus the Knicks and the Spurs. Actually, I really felt like Spurs was going to win that game yesterday, and they did. I didn't bet on it. I live bet on it, and I cashed. The Knicks, I don't know who's going to win that game. That's going to be a very interesting game. Very interesting game. That's going to be a very interesting game. No. I didn't. No, I didn't. The Spurs. I feel like the Spurs gonna rival them. OKC. I feel like the Spurs gonna rival them straight up. I mean, they got bodies over there. Okay, they got bodies. They got bodies over there, right? Like now, you had Dort and Caruso taking turns on Fox early in the game, keeping him quiet early in the game. We know Fox is a dog, right? And then Castle and my boy coming off the bench, he's a dog as well. So at the end of the day, my boy coming off the bench, light skinned shorty, I forgot his name. He's a dog as well. And then Wemby coming in, I just felt one thing, and then Vassell. I just know if you can hit the 3, you can sit in the game, right? Especially with a Wemby, you can sit in the game. But when they had to start switching up off of Fox and putting motherfuckers on Wemby, that allowed Fox to get going. And we know Fox is a dog. All you had to do was stick around. I'm so salty I didn't take the 10, though. I didn't take the 10. I was telling my son I'm so salty I didn't take the 10. And they after in the second half they looked kind of Dylan Harper. In the second half they looked kind of out of sync. I ain't gonna lie. They looked kind of out of sync in the second half. I think that first unit need to work a little bit more together. But games like that, help OKC get back to that form. You know what I'm saying? With J Dub back, you could see a little bit of, a little bit was off. I ain't gonna stunt. A little bit was off that game. Yeah, you catch a live bet ticket too, but you ran with your boys. I know. I bet. I mean, something telling me, man, to roll with the Knicks. I don't know yet. I haven't looked in there, but something telling me I'll look into it tonight or tomorrow. But something telling me to roll with the Knicks. We'll figure it out. Keyshawn George, Justin Champagne, we can look at him for rebounds for sure. His 7 rebounds are better than 4 of his last 5 games. Versus Indy, not this season. He only played 11 minutes that game, but last season he did have a 20-13 game versus them. He will. That 1-3 is in play for him as a parlay piece at a -180 if you want to get there. And then Marvin Bagley. He does have double-double upside. He's coming off a double-double game, so I like it. I couldn't talk you off a double-double for him. Points plus rebounds, points or rebounds. I like it. So I didn't put a lot of stuff to the side for this game. This game is going to be a same-game parlay atmosphere for me. Andrew Nimhart, he's questionable. He's over his assist line at 4 straight. I like it as a parlay piece, whatever the case may be. You could, I like it. My homegirl ate her words last night. She's from OKC. She like, we are the champs. We gonna win. I said, nah, you spoke too soon. I had to troll her ass. Oh no, Tiffany, you left that trolling her. I know that's right. So Nimhart, he only took 2 threes last game. That was kind of interesting, but he doesn't take that many threes. His 1.5 threes are in play. He's questionable. So if he doesn't go, then even if he does go, we still TJ McConnell's assist prop at 5.5 and his points prop at 9.5. Even if he does go, his TJ McConnell's numbers are still in play. If you think he doesn't go, I suggest you take these numbers like right now. Right, you get 5.5 assists for him at plus 124 on FanDuel and 10 assists for TJ McCollum plus 970. Right, double for him 1100 plus 1180 for TJ McConnell. Hey, you have to get to those numbers early. Even if you like the 4.5 assists as a parlay piece, it's a -147 in places. Okay. So it is what it is with that situation. You get it a solid 5 on Prize Picks. Okay, he could still hit this number in a short amount of time. Okay, going up against the Wizards, things can get, this can be one of those games. This game is at 2. Okay, Ethan Thomas, I just know, right? So. Benedict Mathurin, the usage will be there. What I will tell you about this here is I will filter this right here. Now we got a lot of sample size. I can start using the filters and then start showing you guys a different aspect of how this tool can work. Spurs and OKC are 2 young, good teams. It was a good game, though. Yeah, the Spurs are going to rival them, and the Spurs are going to rival them. They're going to rival them. That kicked it off right there. I want to say that kicked it off right there. That kicked it off right there. That game kicked them off right there. I think that game kicked it off. So what I will do here, I will filter this by field goal attempts, okay? So what I would do here is in this type of matchup, so on the 28th, Benedict Mathurin he gave them 20 points, 8 for 16 for the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 4 assists. What I'm going to do is I'm going to filter by field goal attempts. I'm gonna say more than 14 field goal attempts. Okay, bang. Boom, more than 14 field goal attempts, and then get the lines right here. So since November 1st, Franz Wagner, 19 field goal attempts, 25 points, 6 boards, 6 assists. Jaylen Brown, 35 points, 21 attempts. Cooper Flagg, 15 attempts, only 12 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, though. Look at the assist over there, right? I don't normally bet Benedict Mathurin's assist, but he showed the ability a few times in the last 10 to get 3 or 4, so, and then it is Washington Wizards, but he's never seen a shot he doesn't like anyway, so it is what it is with that situation. Kevin Durant, self-explanatory, 16 shots, 23 points, 4 assists. Michael Porter Jr., of course, 18 shots, 34 points, 3 threes, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Anthony Edwards, 36 minutes, 20 shots, 18 points, 1 for 8 for 3, bad 3-point shooting night. So at the end of the day, those are the guys who's taking 14 field goal attempts or more. So I'm quite sure We'll get 14 field goal attempts or more from Benedict Mathurin. Don't know what happened here versus Philly, why he only ended up taking 8 shots. I'll get to one thing in a minute, but at the end of the day, the 16 shots, the 14 shots, he's over his line, 21 and a half. I wouldn't take the under here. I'll set it to the side, track that bet like that, bang. I wouldn't take the under right there, right? And I couldn't take off his threes. And he could be a good rebounder here and there. Remember, this team is going to be small out there. You could also look at his points plus rebounds. So I'm kind of like undecided here. So what I will do, I'll track it as his points plus rebounds, and then I'll take the regular points down. Delete that. Wait. Cancel that. I'll take down the points plus the regular points, and I'll put his points plus rebounds down there so I don't forget to take a look at his rebounds in the future. Pascal Siakam has been the model of consistency, especially with putting up 20 points. He's got 20 points in 9 of his last 10 games. He continues to drop 20 points. Like I said, this team is going to be small, right? It's going to be a great same game parlay atmosphere. Last time these two teams played, he had a double-double, right? Well, he's got back-to-back double-doubles versus this team. Double-double last game he played last year, and coming into this year on the 28th, he had a double-double versus this team, and he took 20 shots. He's been taking around 18 to 20 shot field goal attempts. Speaking of field goal attempts, let's take a look and see what they got these guys set at. Those are threes. Let's go back to field goal attempts. Pascal Siakam at 18 and a half. Benedict Mathurin at 14 and a half. I'm going to have to set that one to the side. The 14 and a half feels kind of sexy to me. Pascal Siakam definitely can get to the 18 and a half as well. So I don't mind that. Benedict Mathurin is over this game in over this line in 2 of his last 3 games, and Pascal Siakam is over this line in 1, 2, 3 of his last 5 games, including the hook right there, his last game. Jay Huff. Now, Jay Huff went out there and took 11 threes last game versus Embiid. So remember, right, when they're able to exploit a center, you always got to look at Huff. I took his threes last game, cashed his threes, put his threes in a lay, cashed that. So, no, did not cash that lay. It was a 5-leg, went over a 3 of the 5. Him and Quentin Post were staples. I should have parlayed them two because I was very confident them two was going to get there. And then Darius Garland went 0 for 11 for 3. And then who fuck else sold that 3-point parlay I put out? Darius Garland and Okongwu sold that shit, man. That was crazy as hell. Everybody for only 2 threes. Darius Garland went 0 for 11, bro. That was crazy work. Either way it go, though. So Jay Huff, one thing you could look at for him, you could look at the points prop, right? This is a good spot for him. Where did Huff even come from? This is the first time, I'm even hearing about him. He was playing a little bit. I think he was playing a little bit last year. Right here. He was playing a little bit last year. But this year, last year and this year, he's really getting a shot right now. So, the points is in play. The threes are in play for him at 1.5. He's been hitting that 1.5 assist line, and then the blocks, he's been monstrous in the blocks category, right? 2.5 blocks over in 8 of 10. He's got upside to 4, so it is what it is with that situation. I'm really, really liking this game for the same game parlay atmosphere. Really, really liking this game for the same game parlay atmosphere. Cleveland, Charlotte, injury news here, same old thing, except Mobley. He'll be out from 2 to 4 weeks, right? So then they get Allen back for his first game back in some time, okay? And there's no Sexton, no Trey Mann, and no LaMelo, right? So this Cleveland's defense, when you got okay, so the Cleveland, I'm not gonna like neither one of these teams defensively. Okay, that's just Let's just put it like that. Especially Cleveland's backcourt. Not a big fan of their defense. Okay. Our KJ Simpson. He's over his rebound line in 2 straight. He's hit his 3 line at 1.5 in back-to-back games, and his points line sitting at 10.5. If as long as he gets like 14 or 9 or 10 shots, last 2 games he had 14 shots and 9 shots. His points are in play. Taking a look at Zion James. Zion James, he's played in his last 2 games. He's played 25 minutes in each, 6 points and 9 points there. His points prop sitting at 6.5. That's a little bit more sexier than the other points prop for me with him playing 25 minutes. I would like to see him around that 9, at least 10 shot attempts. And if you can get to that points prop, man, because you can show some upside on the points. 8 points for plus 110, 9 for plus 140, 10 for plus 230, so on and so forth. He is coming off a 14-point game versus my Bulls. 14 points for him was plus 650, okay? So we definitely need to take heed to those situations. Y'all know how we always hunting for value, right? Donovan Mitchell, neither Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland are the greatest defenders. So those are some guards you can look at there. Concanoople, we know what we're looking at here, right? The threes, the points. He's been, he took 21 shots last game. If he can replicate that, we take a look at his field goal attempts here. Concanoople sitting at 15.5 with no mellow. I gotta like that, right? Over 15.5, strong lean over 15.5 with no mellow, no Trey Man and no Sexton, right? Brandon Miller coming off of back-to-back games and over this number in 3 of 5 for his field goal attempts. I got to set it to the side. I like that too. 19 field goal attempts, 19 and 22 right there. So at the end of the day, those are definitely going to be in play. Those are the 3 guys that are going to do the heavy lifting, right? Would be Khan, Brandon Miller, and Miles Bridges. So Brandon Miller, like I said, he's definitely gonna take the 3. If you want to look at his 3-point attempts or you want to look at Khan's 3-point attempts, they 3-point attempts, and Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, after putting up a stinker last game, he went 0 for 11, bro. Donovan Mitchell took 15 threes, right? So it's a 3-point shooting lead. They are going to let it fly, more than likely, right? So 15 3-point attempts for Donovan Mitchell. He's over this 9.5 3-point attempt line in 4 of his last 5 games. Darius Garland, he's over this line in 3 of his last 4 games. These are just attempts, right? So I'm going to like it. I have no choice but to like it, okay? DeAndre Hunter, he's going to get some extra usage. We'll get to that in a second. But, yeah, another game we look at the same game parlay atmosphere. We can stick to the highest usage players. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm right now at this point, he could drop 20 points. I bet on him every time. Nice, Tiff, nice. Right now at this time, all I'm doing right now is talking, right? I mean, because just brushing up on what we know is going to happen, what we feel like, or what we know is going to happen. Sometimes we overlook things, and sometimes we overlook things at the end of the day, and so we just got to let it ride. Today could be one of those days where NBA can go unnoticed, right? With all these cold ass NFL games and all this shit, I'm still on NBA. I think today was one of those days that we could probably make some use of things. Mikal Bridges with no Mobley, I'm going to be forced to like him anyway. Coming off back-to-back games with 19 and 20 shots, his points props in at 22. You give me 19 and 20 shots from this guy, I'm going to like his points props either way it go, right? So prior to his last game versus Denver, he did have 60 passes, right, and had 8 assists versus Denver on 18 potentials. Now versus Chicago, he only had 35 passes, okay? He only had 35 passes, but he still hit his assist line, right? I took his rebounds and assists and he sold me. He sold me on the rebounds and assists, but he did hit the threes for me, right? So we can look at him a multitude of ways. We can look at his field goal attempts. We can look at his three-point attempts. We can look at his rebounds plus assists. We can look at all that. His PRAs. We can look at all of that. His PRAs right now are sitting at 34 and a half, right? He's over this number in back-to-back games, 41 and 41. Or you could also look at his field goal, his fantasy score, whatever you want to do, bro. If I'm doing the same game parlay for this one, it kind of like, man, I'm looking at definitely looking at Khan, definitely looking at Brandon Miller, definitely looking at Bridges. Then on the flip side, I'm definitely looking at Garland in some shape, form, or fashion, along with Donovan Mitchell. Play the motherfuckers who gonna give you a chance to win, man. That's gonna go on out there, you know what I'm saying, give you that chance, man, for the most part. There's Garland. Like I said, 0 for 11 for 3. He should be able to, he's gonna have to redeem himself. I'm going back, I got his 2.5 threes at plus 160 last game. And he took 11 threes. He tried to get there for me. Shit, he tried to get there for me. He tried to get there for me, right? So, he gonna have to fuck me up again, right? Because I'm going right back to the well. Plus 140, 2.5 threes. I'm going back to the well. Wouldn't be surprised if he get 4 threes for plus 349, 5 threes for plus 820. He took 11 threes last game, right? He took 11 threes last game. And he played 35 minutes last game versus Washington. Don't be surprised if he let that motherfucker fly again today and he gets busy. Straight up. Don't be surprised. His chart last game versus this team was way greener than this, right? But this is his numbers versus this team. He's over this 3-point line in back-to-back games and 5 of his last 10. The assist prop, 4 of his last 10. He's got a couple 12s in there, 10s and 12s in there, and then his regular point line, 18.5, which I think he hit last game where he had 18 on the head. He's been scoring versus this team, so we'll see what's going to happen. We're going to see. We're going to find out today. Donovan Mitchell, right? He's on a fucking tear, right? 7 threes, 8 threes, right? He's killing the game, coming off of 48. Man, this boy is shooting ball, playing ball here, right? His field goal attempts, his 3-point attempts is sitting at 9.5, and then his field goal attempts probably sitting at 22.5. Field goal attempted probably sitting at 22.5. I would say 21.5. Things can get fishy. Remember, it is the weekend. Things can get fishy, but points, threes, whatever, right? In play. I'll set his threes to the side if you definitely want to get to a threes lay or something like that. This game shapes up for a threes lay. You could probably look at this kid, Jalen Tyson, probably get a few more rebounds. You could also look at his 3-point. He's over in 50%. Remember, there's no that Evan Mobley, so he probably can get in there for an extra 3 or so. So, and then I haven't bet on DeAndre Hunter, right? So, this could be one of those games. He took 10 threes last game, okay? He took 10 threes last game. He had 15 and 3. Yeah, Tyson is, Tiff, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if DeAndre Hunter hit his rebounds and his threes sitting at plus 148. Man, today feel like one of those days that you can go crazy in NBA. It do feel like that, don't it, man? It do feel like it. It does feel like it. Because this is another game where we're going to get concentrated usage at, man. We're going to get the usual suspects out there. We're going to get the usual suspects out there. So don't sleep, right? Don't sleep and try to be bet responsible. But we're going to get the usual suspects out there today. And I forgot to put my Discord links up. I'm getting ready to. What's up, Ed? What up, Ed? Jaden Tyson, yo, guy. What you liking for, Ed? So at the end of the day, I am going to be doing more recordings, right, on YouTube. More recordings. I'm going to be doing more recordings, and I'm going to open the Discord back up. Well, it hasn't been closed, but I'm going to drop the link and just let it open, right? Just for people to just be chopping it up, like nobody in there selling nothing or nothing like that. Mainly, I just want to be in there, you know what I'm saying? You know, for I can ask questions, anybody can ask questions. Most importantly for NBA, the injury news and stuff like that. You don't even have to share tickets or nothing like that. I just wanted to be more informational and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when the injury news drop and stuff like that, I can probably ask y'all, or motherfucker can ask me what I feel because this guy and that guy's out and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying, that's what I really wanted for. But I'm gonna drop the Discord link on my socials and just let it wide open. If I have to kick motherfuckers, I'll kick them when I need to kick them or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna open it on up because I do need to build me a community. I don't have the community that I want. I just need my own personal community where we can chop it up, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm trying to grow my channels and brands and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna do things like that, right? Because I see nowadays content creation, you definitely need a community, right? Because if I want to go over here to, if I want to drop in the Discord and say, hey man, I need everybody to slide over here on Twitch or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're just gonna, you know, just try to drive a movement, whatever the case may be. All right, so let me refresh the injury news real quick. Okay, same old shit. Ed say Jalen Johnson, my guy. What up, y'all? Points plus rebounds and rebounds. Okay, bet. I do like that, and that will be in play for him. And then, like I said, DeAndre Hunter is due for one of these games. I don't know what the starting lineup is going to be like, but if this is the starting lineup, he'll be matched up with what's my boy name? The power forward, the rapping motherfucker over there in Charlotte. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He'll be matched up with him. Tough defensive assignment, but he's not the greatest defender either, right? Miles Bridges, right? So sliding over to the power forward position, points wise, Charlotte's they top 10 of giving up points to the power forward position. Charlotte is they number 1 in giving up assists to the power forward position, and they just about number 1 giving up potential assists to the power forward position. The threes, field goals made, they are number 2 in field goals made to the power forward position. So it is what it is with that situation. Sometimes you can get somebody like Dean Wade in there, but at the end of the day, I think this could be the starting lineup. And not the biggest starting lineup either, right? So that kind of like makes me, Bridges, his rebounds could be played. Long story short, definitely a good same game parlay atmosphere. Now, Jared Allen, first game back in about 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with his minutes, man. I think he's got to get in the 20s. His lines are set as if he could play a decent amount of minutes, right? I forgot what the injury was. Maybe I can come back here and maybe they might have his injury here and we could kind of get a glimpse of what his injury was. Finger. Okay, so that means a lot, right? Finger, right? So a finger, yeah, that means a lot. That means he can get out there. He can get busy. I mean, he can get active, right? He only had a finger, and that's important, right? To look at these injuries with these guys when they're coming back and seeing what they was. If his finger is good, I mean, it's not going to affect his his whatever, right? He should be good to go. Now the center, they've given up assists like a motherfucker to the center spot here, right? So centers are over their 2.5 assists and 9 of 10. Wowzers, right? You get 2.5 assists for him at plus 158. Versus this team, he's over this rebound line at 7 of 10. I wouldn't be surprised if he go ballistic on their ass, man. So double here is plus 145. What I'll do here is set the rebounds, the points plus rebounds to the side, and I'll track that, and then I'll put double is in play, right? Probably one of my favorite plays in this game. The conditioning should be fine for him, right? He only had a finger. I expect him to go upside their motherfucking head today. I ain't even gonna stunt. So hopefully he can get there, at least get us that double, and then it is what it is. And he should get plenty of time. 76ers Atlanta, man. I've been using a lot. I ain't live streaming in a minute, man. This is 41 minutes. How many more games we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, all games that look like we could get busy on them. Oh my God. Look at that. Not too much worried about this Milwaukee and Brooklyn game, but man, just giving it a drive by. Damn, I like Anthony Davis in this spot here. Ooh, the Bulls in New Orleans. Phoenix. Portland and Golden State. Okay. Few spots I like here. Man, just kicking it yesterday, man. I didn't even get a chance. I was supposed to play my best last night. Oh, late than never, though. Better late than never. Yeah, get busy. Yeah, we get busy. Yeah, we're going to get busy today. Player props. So for this Hawks game, right? Doubtful. The boy is doubtful, right? So Joel Embiid questionable, Tyrese Maxey doubtful. Joel Embiid don't go. We know it's drumming time, right? We're gonna beat the drums on them, right? And then Maxey is doubtful. ATL, keep an eye out for Nickeil Alexander Walker. Kristaps Porzingis is out, so we know what we're gonna be doing. Okay, so we definitely know what we're gonna be doing. Damn, Jared Allen field goal attempts is at 8.5. I gotta put that to the side too, bro. All right, so look. And then Lonzo Ball coming off the bench. Yeah, NAW, Alexander. Oh, you know what though? Let me take a quick intermission here. Let me tell Jackson. Yeah, he's been on one, man. Been on one, Tiff. I am going to ask Jackson for the NFL plays too, right? That'll probably give you guys a help. And like I said, I really, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this at, slide over to YouTube and give me a like. Wherever you at, give me a like. But slide over to YouTube and hit the notifications bell because I'm about to get out my shell. I'm about to come out my shell, man. Straight up, dropping more plays and stuff like that. I've been doing it a little bit lately. What I'm trying to do is drop some recordings on YouTube. What I need to do is drop some recordings, and when I go live, schedule out my live so people know when I'm going live, and then drop out some more plays. But the recordings, I want the recordings to be quick, like 10 minutes type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 minutes, and give out some plays then. And then for the lives, I wanted them to be condensed and like coming in and like putting plays together or something like that. And putting some plays together like a parlays or something like that. That's how I want the live to be. Like come straight in and do that type shit. Okay. Uh, because I feel like my YouTube channel, I did get a something like similar to a strike, and then I've been like shadow banned, right? So I've been only. It's like they ain't been pushing my shit out. It's like I have been getting like 6 views and 8 views after I got that email that some type of email about my content, man. So, but they push out recordings more than they push out live streams. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Edgecombe, the 1.5 threes, you keep on going. We keep on going back to the well, right? You can look at his points, his field goal attempts, his PRAs, whatever you want to do. I like it for VJ Edgecombe. But he will see some. He'll probably see some. Now this backcourt for Atlanta, no NAW. He does have some okay defense. And then Dyson, he does have some defense, some okay defense. This team faced him on the 30th. He had 7 points. He only played 21 minutes. That probably was when he's coming back for the injury, right? But the 1.5 threes right now, I like it. Win, lose, or draw. I like the 1.5 threes. I don't give a fuck how good your defense is. So right here on DraftKings, you get the best line. I mean, one of the best lines as far as books wise at plus minus 129. On Sleeper, you'll get it at whatever. That's a good number on Sleeper. So it is what it is. I do like VJ Edgecombe, 1.5 threes made. His rebounds and assists, I like that as well. The threes, this 1.5 3 line has been a staple versus his defense. The assist has been his assists in at 4.5 in spots. I really, really like that. And then his rebounds, he can rebound the ball. That's why I said this could be a rebound and assist game for him, or PRAs, or threes and rebounds and assists. However you want to combo it up, that's what I like for him. Quentin Grimes, he will go out there and soak up a lot of minutes, right? In the absence of what's his name? What's the boy name? Maxey. He went out there and played 38, 39 minutes. Wait. Yeah, about 39 minutes. So he's just going to be out there soaking up, trying to get that open three. But minutes equal opportunity. He had coming off 2 games where he had 8 rebounds and 9 rebounds versus Atlanta. He had on that game on the 30th, he played 46 minutes. They played a ton of minutes that game, right? I think it could have been an overtime game. He had 28 points, 4 for 8 from 3, 10 rebounds. That's just minutes equal opportunity, right? So another guy that can stumble into his 3-point prop, his rebound prop, and his assist prop. So it is what it is. Paul George just went to his rebounds and assists last game. I'm going to like his threes, right? I'm going to like a lot of people threes today, right? His threes are sitting at 2.5. I like it. I like it for sure. Rebounds and assists. We went to his rebounds and assists last game, and now they're sitting at about 10.5. I couldn't talk you off of it. The chains I broke off of him, 30 minutes or straight, better in 3 straight games. You can look at his PRAs. It's sitting at 26.5. I mean, come on, 26.5. Yeah, you can look at his PRAs, rebounds and assists, points plus rebounds. I can't talk you off any of that. What I will do here is I'll put the PRAs to the side. If he gets hot, y'all know he can hit that number in points. So another same game parlay atmosphere brewing. I'm just ecstatic, right? But when weekend basketball can be tricky, but they're gonna have to trick me today. Fuck that. They're gonna have to trick me because I'm leaving here with something, right? I'm leaving here with something. And then another thing, man, for my people that's kind of like struggling and stuff like that, we all go through it, right? I tell you one thing, one tip, yeah. You got to see one go through the hoop, right? And you can take that however you want to, as far as, betting your straights, betting safe, betting bankroll bidders and stuff like that. But the way I'm going to use that analogy today is withdraw, right? You got to see one go through the hoop, man. Make it a business. Make it your business to withdraw. Like, I don't give a fuck what. With $25, I don't care. $20. It could be across. If I got money, I got a few dollars on like 4 or 5 platforms right now. And I can go and you can go take $1 off each, withdraw $1 off each platform. Stop leaving all that shit on there like that. Pay yourself. Get some coming through the hoop, man. Bring some back. Start doing that. Start doing that, man. Straight up, man. Some people just ain't good with money. There's time where I wasn't good with money, shit like that. So you got to see one go through the hoop. You got to withdraw that shit, man. Withdraw something. I don't give a fuck if you say you're going to withdraw $10. Every time you wish you're going to withdraw $10 or $5 a day or $10 a day. At the end of the day, if you withdraw that at the end of the week, you know what I'm saying? Because you need to see some of that money, man. Straight up. You need to see some of that money, right? Stop letting that shit marinate, right? And then you get in the habit of withdrawing. Get a habit of withdrawing. Got to withdraw. Got to see something come through that hoop. Got to withdraw something, man. $20, $30, I don't give a fuck. $100, $500, whatever your bankroll looks like, I don't give a fuck. Start withdrawing some of that shit. Straight up. Start withdrawing some of this. You got to see some of that shit go through the hoop, man. Straight up. Now, Dominic Barlow, somebody I just ain't been fucking with. Straight up, man. Good ass rebound prop there. Please tell my nephew that advice, D. I keep telling him that dropping $100 on a parlay and gets pissed losing. I said start out with $5 and take your money out. Take your money out, man. Daily, man. Daily. You gotta see some of that shit. You gotta see some of that shit, man. You gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's our problem, right? That was one of my problems. I don't give a fuck how much you betting. You could be betting 50 cents. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You could take something out for gas money. Set a goal. Man, I need a realistic goal, okay? A realistic goal. You gotta set some people just betting just to be betting. You need to set a realistic goal as far as, hey, I need the book's gonna pay for my motherfucking gas to work this week. To fill my tank up. One tank up, or a phone bill, or a light bill. You can't. Come on, man. You gotta start somewhere, right? Even if you do lose, you gotta make shit happen, right? When you start, those are the habits you got to pick up. You got to pick up, right? And then you'll start seeing, okay, maybe I might not put this risky leg on this play because I need to hit this fucking play, right? You need it. Christmas, the fucking 12 days of Christmas, 13 days of Christmas, whatever case may be. Come on, man. Then we going into the new year. We gotta turn the shit around. We gotta withdraw. Preach that shit to yourself. We gotta pull some in, right? Pull some in. If you gotta set that fund to the side, that gambling fund. He's new to the betting. He fucking up. I'm so glad you said it. Yeah, for sure. You gotta put him up on the channel. Jeff. Put him up on the channel. But yeah, man, we gotta see something go through the hoop, man. Straight up, man. Going into the New Year's, man. Gambling been out long enough for you to get tired of these motherfuckers, right? So Joel Embiid, 23.5 points, yes please, right? Just yes, right? What are we doing, right? Loving it, right? And then love it, right? Another great same game parlay atmosphere. Love that. Coming off a 39-point game, nobody over there can guard him. Like, come on, man. Barbecue chicken. He fucked around and had 9 rebounds last game. Shout out to him, right? Double for him, plus 179. He didn't play. He did play that game. He played 30 minutes versus them that game. He only had 18 points. I expect him to redeem himself on that. Hopefully he feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? He his body is not good, right? But at the end of the day, I like it. I wouldn't take the under. It's a straight bet for me, right? 25. You could even get to 30. The books know they're not even going to give you. They're going to give you 30 at plus 290. Okay, I like it. Whatever. On the flip side, Dyson Daniels. Defensively, he almost had a triple-double versus them that time. I think that was an overtime game. He played 44 minutes. The killer, all his numbers are in play, right? Man, is this a good same game parlay atmosphere? Man, the first 3 games going to be same game parlay heaven, bro. Straight up. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, bro, 20 points. Last time these two teams played, 34, 8, and 7. He almost fucked around and had a triple-double. He played 44 minutes. But coming back to reality, 20.5 points here. I like it. Not afraid of this Philly backcourt. Philly backcourt is not that good defensively, so I like it. You could also look at the field goal attempts for some of these guys here, especially NAW. It's going to be interesting to see where his field goal attempts are. He's in the 3-point category in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might as well say 6 of his 7 last games. He had 10 3-point or better, except for this one as 9. You can still count it as 10 if you just, so if we could take a look at the 3-point attempted here for this kid, NAW is sitting at 8.5. So it's about right on par with, his right on par with what he's doing, right? So fantasy lineup. I gotta play some NBA DFS today. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's gonna be so many plays that I like. I got to play some NBA DFS. Ricochet, I've been doing fine without you, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna elaborate on it or nothing like that. But that 2.5 rebounds, 2.5 rebounds is, man, it's a good. I think it's an okay parlay piece there for sure. It's an okay parlay piece, but that motherfucker there, he'll go out there. That motherfucker ain't had 4 rebounds only one time in his last 5 games. Crazy work. Crazy work. Jalen Johnson out there just balling, man. 3 straight triple-doubles, bro. Ooh. Man, I wouldn't trade that motherfucker for no Giannis or nothing, man. I'm keeping his ass. His triple-doubles at plus 200 right now. I thought about playing DFS for the last couple of days. Yeah, man. Get you a lineup in there. It's Christmas time, man. Get you a lineup in there. Get you a lineup in there. Get you a lineup in there. So whatever you want to do for Jalen Johnson, of course, man, be my guest, right? He put up 41 on their ass, 4 for 8 for 3, 14 rebounds. I love it, man. I really do. I'll put the PRAs to the side for him because I'm undecided on what prop I'm going to play for him. But, man, I'll put that shit to the side, put undecided. We know everything is in play for him, even if he do sell. I mean, look at him. This boy here has been off the fucking chain, right? He'll probably see some Paul George. Paul George got his fucking work cut out for him. Onyeka Okongwu, he sold his 1.5 3 in 2 straight games. Going back to the well here, don't mind you taking 3 threes for him, right? He'll be seeing some. If Joel Embiid play, he'll see some Embiid. If Drummond play, he'll see some Drummond. Bring your ass on out here and take these 3s with you. And I do like this 1.5 3 for Jalen Johnson. That's an official play for me, right? Wait a minute, I gotta see what this line looked like in other books though. Let me see. Minus 120 official play for me. I'm taking that, and then for Okongwu, what this line look like on? Okay, I would have to get that shit on Profit X or Novig at the minus 115 or minus 125. I'm not betting at minus 140s. Those would be parlay pieces for me. But I don't mind that 3 threes at plus 220, right? I don't mind that. Versus Philly, that game, so they're taking a lot of 3s versus Embiid, right? They taking in Drummond. He had 13 rebounds and 6 assists, but he took 7 threes. He missed them all, right? So I'm fine with taking 3 threes for him on a bounce back, right? 2 games, he hadn't hit a 3 in 2 games. So he's gonna love to try to stretch Embiid ass out. He's gonna love that. So I'm definitely liking the 2 and the 3 threes and the assist prop. I'm definitely liking the assist prop at 2.5. That's a yes. All day long, all day strong. No Kristaps Porzingis. And then, Buddy will be backing him up. Muhammad Gay, he'll be backing him up there, right? He'll probably get about 15, 17. He had 17 minutes last game, 8 minutes here, 22, 23, whatever the case may be. Versus Philly, that game, he played 23 minutes in that overtime game. He had 13 points, 6 for 8 for field goals, 4 threes, right? It is what it is, right? So it is what it is, okay? Embiid is not the greatest rebounder in the league. He's a little bit lazy. Next game, Milwaukee and Brooklyn, right? So it just feels like one of those games that I don't feel like breaking down. I ain't going to stunt. But Kevin Porter Jr. can't deny what he's been doing, right? The points, the assists, PRAs, coming off a triple-double game versus Boston. He's here, right? Field goal attempts, whatever you want to look at for Kevin Porter Jr., right? Ryan Rollins, the usage is going down for him. He's been kind of efficient when he in the 3-point category. I mean, the assist category here. 3 of his last 4 games, he hit the assist prop. It's kind of scarce for me right now. I gotta think about it. The kid Green, he'll be out, right? So you could definitely look at Gary Trent Jr. for 3. He's gonna take the 3-point attempts there. Kyle Kuzma played 30 minutes last game, put up 31 points. Vintage Kyle Kuzma there. His 1-3, he's over in 7 of 10. You can get that as a parlay piece for 1-3 there. The rebounds will and should and could be in play here. He can show upside on that rebound prop at 5.5. He has 6 rebounds, but in a matchup like this, the small forwards have been rebounding the ball versus this team. Josh Hart, okay, of course, 12 rebounds. Barlow, 8 rebounds. Giannis, 8 rebounds. He should have, I shouldn't even mention that. Marketing had 8 boards. So, and then the 1-3, I mean, it's only 1-3, right? Either you're going to make one or you're going to miss one. Or you're not. So that's where I'm at with that, okay? Small forwards are over at 1-3 line and 7 of 10. It'll be a parlay piece if I decide to go there. 15.5 point prop for him. Interesting. Can he hit it? Yeah. Is he going to hit it? I don't know, man. But he should be out there. It'll be Milwaukee or nothing for me in this spot, right? Milwaukee, 1.5 point spread. I like Milwaukee here in this one here. The number is low enough. I don't know. Am I missing something? Is the book sleeping or am I missing something here, right? I think Milwaukee got enough to win this game, okay? That might be the play for this game. Milwaukee, money line, -115, or the spread. You get that 115 on Novig, but I bet you everywhere else. Yeah. I could be wrong, but I'm not taking Brooklyn in this spot. I'm not taking Brooklyn. You can't pay me to take Brooklyn today. So, Turner's 3s back at 1.5. That's a yes, please. That's a yes. I like that. Well, it says invalid odds. Why does it not let me track that? Let me refresh this real quick. They just gonna have to fuck me up, right? Because I'm taking that. I'm gonna take Milwaukee today. Invalid odds. What do you mean? What are we 12.5 points? Interesting. It's a lot of interesting shit here. Well, I like the 1.5 3s for him. Let me refresh this real quick. See if we got any injury news. Why they not letting me place this bet or track this bet? No particular reason there. Milwaukee, ABC, okay. And then you got Portis coming off the bench. I think I like Milwaukee. I really do, right? Go back to Doink here. Go back to the power forward position. Bobby Portis. Keep an eye on the starting lineup for Milwaukee, though. Bobby Portis coming off a 3-point game of 5 of 6, 10 rebounds, 27 points. He went off on their ass. He had 11. He went 11 for 13 in the W versus Boston there. 1.5 3s for him. He's over this line at 7 of 10. That's a yes for me too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of plays today, right? Like, I don't know if I can believe in my eyes there, right? So I definitely like today's games. Let me see if I can track this 1.5 3 now. Invalid odds. I mean, whatever, man. Fuck it. I'm not gonna even. So Brooklyn now this backcourt, I'm not afraid of this Milwaukee backcourt defensively. Okay, so maybe a 7.5 points is in play for somebody like Igor. Okay, maybe a 7.5 point is in play for him. Okay, maybe it is. Terrence Mann could be an okay spot for him. I mean, they played on the 29th. He only played 21 minutes. Lately, he's been playing 27, 26. His points props in at 8.5. He'll be playing the shooting guard. I can see instances where he gets his points. So, I couldn't talk off of that. Michael Porter Jr. just letting it fly, right? 23 points versus Milwaukee. They beat Milwaukee that game. How? Shit, let me see. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Wait. December 12th, wait. That was when he was with Dallas. Oh, no, 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 I'm sorry. My fault, y'all. He hadn't faced them. He must have been out that last game they played. Boy, all his numbers in play. Threes, attempts, 3-point attempts, assists, points. Man, that's crazy work, ain't it? Noah Clowney. He played that game. Okay, they took the L. So, wait. They took the L that game. What was the score? 99 to 116 with ABC, right? ABC played 19 minutes that game. He went 12 for 15 from the field, 8 rebounds. Bobby Portis, 6 boards, 13 points, 3 threes. Kevin Porter Jr., 3 threes. Ryan Robbins, 1 3. Cole Anthony. Noah Clowney. What about what a kid at Wolf? He's over his 3-point line. 1.5 threes at plus 200. I'm gonna have to put that to the side. Plus 200 for 1.5 threes. He's got 3 threes or better in 2 of his last 3 games. I'm gonna put that to the side, right? I'll just put dangerous play. But it could, man, he's shown the ability to hit that number. 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last 6 games. His points prop sitting at 9.5. He's over in 3 or 4. 22 points versus they asked for 5 threes and 4 assists last time they played. Danny Wolf. PRAs for him is 15.5. He's over in 3 and 5 of 7. Danny Wolf, huh? Okay. I'm at the point where I probably don't mind Nick Claxton's rebounds here. I just don't know what the starting lineup is going to be like, man. I need to go back here. Wait a minute. Let me go back here and swap him out for Jericho Sims here. So Jericho Sims goes out there versus Boston, played 10 minutes. Prior to that, he played 30, 29, 30 minutes, just completely fucked my shit up. He went out there and played 10 minutes. So I don't even know if he started that game. Versus Brooklyn, 23 minutes that game. He had 8 rebounds and 14 rebound chances versus that Brooklyn team. So we'll see what's going to happen, okay? Noah Clowney been balling. I haven't been getting to him. I say double-digit point, 10 points or better in seven straight. He's over his point line in 7 of his last 10 games. 10 points or better in 9 of 10. The little rebound prop he's been hitting it. I ain't been getting there. The 3-point prop at 1.5 at a plus 200. He's over in 8 of 10. And he's over in 3 straight versus Milwaukee. Man, him 1.5 threes, Wolf 1.5 threes. What if they cash that? You parlay them motherfuckers together. Man. I don't know if it's me or is it some good same game, some good props out there, man. All this shit, man. It's like they trying to get your ass to bet today. It's like they're trying to get you to bet today. Straight up. Nick Claxton. Over his points prop in 3 or 4. Don't know if I'll get there. I don't, man. I'm a little bit more interested in his rebounds, probably. 19 potential rebounds, 19 potential rebounds, 15 and 13 and 20 potential rebounds versus this team he had. Yeah, Ed, man, them motherfuckers, man. Versus this team, he had 9 rebound chances. Keep in mind, Giannis did play. There'll be no Giannis today. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll fucking see here, man. We're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn today, right? I don't feel the need I have to get to him, right? I don't feel the need I have to get to him. I don't feel the need I have to get to him. But he'll be in the back of my mind. Yeah, right. How many minutes what has Day'Ron Sharp been doing? Fuck around, be a Day'Ron Sharp day on a Saturday, right? Sunday, 7 rebounds versus Milwaukee, 7 points, 1 for 2 for 3. Lately, he's been playing 13, 18, 10 points here, 16 points there. Okay, just want to take a look at him. That's all. Sacramento, Minnesota, right off the back. Love Anthony Davis in this spot. Really do. Love Anthony Davis in this spot. Sacramento, short air, doubtful, right? Keon Ellis, questionable. Eubanks is out. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. And where's Dallas? Dallas. They missed Dallas. I don't see Dallas. I know I'm getting my glasses should be coming this week coming up, but I definitely don't see Dallas right there. Okay? I know I can be crazy sometimes, but it is what it is. Matter of fact, let me refresh this injury news here. We should get some news on Nembhard in a second. Remember, that first game, if you think Nembhard ain't going to play, you need to jump on TJ McConnell's props like ASAP. So let me take a look at this game overview real quick. And Dennis Schroeder is doubtful. Keon Ellis, day-to-day. Julian Eubanks, he's out. And then, I'm tripping. My fault. Dallas don't even play today. What the fuck was I looking at? No wonder. Dallas don't even fucking play today. All right, so that was Gobert then, okay? All right. Y'all forgive me, right? So it is what it is. All right, so bang. Russell Westbrook, no Conley. Anthony Edwards is questionable. They just won one without Anthony Edwards. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Edwards is out, okay? The backcourt, they don't have nobody to stop Russell Westbrook in this backcourt from being aggressive and things of that nature. So he's somebody that you could definitely take a look at. This will be the 4th and final matchup in the regular season versus these two. They getting these games out the way. November 9th, 14th, and 24th. And they played 4 games within a month's span. That's crazy. He's got a triple-double versus them, so we know that's in play. So, it is what it is with that. 13.5 points. I think I have interest in this 13.5 points for the simple fact that defensively I don't like, the defense for these guys from the backcourt. So 13.5 points, or you could probably take a look at some of his field goal attempts or something like that for Russell Westbrook. Could be in play as well. Field goals attempted, or maybe not. I'd like to look at his field goals attempted when like Zach LaVine or somebody is out. But taking a look real quick, let's see. Field goals attempt for him would be 11.5 for Russell Westbrook. He's over this number. He's at this number. He's at this number. He's in the vicinity. His last 10 games. I mean, 10 shots are better in his last 10 games, and then his shit is sitting at 11.5. So he's in the vicinity all the time. That line is sharp. That's a sharp ass line, 11.5. But the double-double, triple-double is in play here. Triple-double for him, plus 920. He's going to be going 100 miles an hour. We know this, right? So it is what it is. Zach LaVine, I don't fuck with him like that, right? This is old squad. I just can't right now. He could probably have a good game, but I'm not fucking around with him. Neither am I fucking around with DeMar DeRozan. I mean, just not this year. He been playing good versus them though. 22. He had 6 this game. He sold. Then he had 33 on the 24th. Murray. He did not play against this. He played one game versus this team. He hit 3 threes. I like the 1.5 threes for him. Even as a parlay piece. So I'm good with that. I need to see who's in or out. I wonder if it's Doomsday playing today. My mind be all over the place, bro. I just popped out. And then he's been rebounding the ball pretty well, right? He had a double-double versus this team. Probably be seeing some Randall. I definitely think he can beat Randall to some rebounds. Double-double for him at plus 569. Ooh. 18 rebound chances that game. Double-double, 10 rebounds. He's got 10 rebounds better in 1, 2, 3, 4 of his last. We know he's an Iron Man. He's going to be out there. All they got to do, for his rebounds, he's going to be out there, his minutes, no matter what. That's what he do. He plays minutes. What about his rebounds individually? 10 rebounds, right? 10 rebounds, 491. I probably would rather take the 4 rebounds. I probably would rather take the 10 rebounds than the double-double. The double-double only plus 5 something. If he goes out there and get 9 points and 10 rebounds, I'm going to be sick. The only way he getting a double-double is the 10 rebounds. So I look at the rebounds first. Even if I wanted to get to a double-double and ladder him up, I would start just, with the rebounds individually. I probably wouldn't even play the double-double, right? He come out there and give me one of these games at 5. There's the prime example right there. 8 points, 11 rebounds. 5 points, 11 rebounds, right? His double-double is 569. I don't want that, right? I'll take the 10 rebounds at 491. What to do, right? If he, I'll do that. That's what I would do if I'm taking the 10 rebounds. So sometimes you don't jump into the deep end without checking the height. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Always cover your grounds before you start making those bets. Now Renard. Now this is the interesting part, right? So I expect him to get. So it's going to be him and Precious Achiuwa now, right? He just coming off of a 15-9 game versus Joker in 36 minutes. We like that, right? He's getting the minutes right now. His rebound sitting at he will take a 3, right? And his rebound sitting at 6.5. For 10 rebounds for him is a plus 360, right? The double-double for him plus 433, right? So me personally, if I'm liking the double-double, there's another spot where I won't be greedy and take the double-double. In order for him to get the double-double, he's going to have to hit the rebounds. The rebounds are 10 rebounds at plus 360 and then plus 433 for the double-double. I don't mind leaving them couple cents on the table, right? You know what I'm saying? Just in case we get one of those games where he don't get to 10 points, but he does get the rebounds. But he's been scoring 10 points or better in 4 of his last 5 games. I really, really like that. You can't hear me? Interesting. What did I do? What happened? Can everybody hear me or no? Somebody let me know something. Can everybody hear me? Or is that just one person? Somebody let me know something. Let me run a quick check real quick. Yo. Yo. Okay, so I don't know why you can't hear Tiff. Because it's working on my end. Okay, so I don't know why you can't hear Tiff. Because it's working on my end. You accidentally hit that mute button or something. So Maxime, man. Yo, I'm talking about. Let me see. Can everybody hear me? And I heard myself. I can now. Exited and came back in. Okay, bet. All right, so yeah, so I'm trying to tell you. All right, I don't see no pathway for him to. J Mac, what up? What up, J Mac? I don't see no pathway for him to get into foul trouble. And like I said, man, let me see, versus Minnesota, he ain't played number 13 minutes. Man, I don't see no pathway for him to get in foul trouble, bro. I like his rebounds. I'm definitely gonna set it to the side. As points plus rebounds, or you can ladder up his rebounds to 10 at plus 360. I don't mind it, right? I don't. And then you can also take a look at Precious Achiuwa. He'll be the direct backup, right? So all these games here, Eubanks played, right? So Eubanks, well, let's talk about Eubanks first because he's out. But Eubanks, his minutes has been going down. Eubanks, you can see, right, because of the emergence of the kid. Now, 25 minutes here, 21 minutes, 13, 14, 13, 14, 10, 10, 5, 5, 5, 3. So I don't even really have to, even mention Eubanks now because he's steady falling out of the rotation. Now, going back to Precious Achiuwa, right? These them plays that are painful, but you know what I'm saying? So last game, Maxime probably could have been playing so good that he didn't get that many minutes, or he could have been in foul trouble, whatever the case may be, but he did still go out there and hit his rebounds. We know that was versus Joker, right? We know Joker will let you get your rebounds. So then 11 points here, 5 boards, 7 points here, 10 boards. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Versus Minnesota. And then they can use these guys in different ways, man. You know what I'm saying? They can put Precious Achiuwa on Randall if they wanted to, right? They can do all types of shit. So versus Minnesota, they played Minnesota 3 times. This will be the 4th and final time. He got a double here, 4 and 3 here, and then he got 10 and 8 here, right? So he'll be the direct backup to Maxime, right? He's probably gonna get 20 minutes, right? Maxime might get the rest. He might get 19 minutes or whatever case may be. But the minutes for him lately has been, 23, 18, 16, 21, 10. It's kind of hard to figure out. But what he does, he comes in and gets busy in his little stints, right? So he's somebody you could definitely take a look at. He's coming off the bench. I'm not telling you to play him. I'm just letting you know the floor of the game, right? You can make your own decisions on how, whatever. DiVincenzo just took 10 threes. We could look at his field goal attempts and or his three-point attempts. Even you can still look at him because there's no Conley. We could also look at his threes, his assists. I went to his assists last game. Go right back to the well on his assists again. Or he's been a decent rebounder. You could also look at his rebounds and assists, or PRAs. Right. So I'm undecided here. I'll put the PRAs to the side. Yeah, boom, because I'm undecided, but I don't mind any one of those props. I like to bet. Okay, Rome Odunze is in. I bet. I like to bet. I don't like to bet his individual points prop for some reason, but I like his threes and maybe his 3-point attempts. I'll take a look at his attempts overall. So Dante DiVincenzo, 10.5 attempts. I think that's too low. I like that right now because we know there's no Conley already. We know that, right? Sid, what's up, Sid? What's going on? What's going on, Sid? We know there's no Conley, right? So and if we happen to get no Ant again, then there you have it, right? But I think that's an okay spot for him. Let me see, Conley. 15 minutes, 18 minutes, 16 minutes, 13 minutes. Then you have to take a eye out for because actually DiVincenzo didn't start at the 4, at the 1. They started Bones Highland, right? Would be a good matchup defensively for Russell Westbrook. They started Bones Highland, so keep an eye on that situation. But there was no Ant. So if Ant plays, then Dante, Ant. Okay, if Ant plays, so this is how it's going to play out. If Ant plays, then he'll be. I really like his assists. I like his assists anyway. And then if Ant doesn't play, DiVincenzo's going to slide to the 2, and Bones Highland is going to start. Which Bones Highland, he could be a good source of points. He got hurt last game. He only played 3 minutes, and he hit a 3. You never know. He probably was getting ready to cook that game. So keep an eye out on him. He's questionable. Okay. Now, keeping it moving. We want Anthony Edwards news, right? Last game versus the Golden State Warriors, they gave us Anthony Edwards threes at 2.5 at a playable number at around plus 128. I took that, got refunded because he was out. Here, Anthony Edwards should be. I don't know how they're going to defend him, how they try to defend him, but he should be, trying to go for the kill here. So we'll see. His rebounds and all that shit could be in play. It's Anthony. I don't bet on Jaden McDaniels that much. Rebounds, assists could be something you can look at, PRAs, but I don't bet on him that much. Sacramento, I want to see what did he do versus Sacramento last game. So he had a double-digit rebounds last game, Randall. So you could look at his rebounds. He had 17 points, 1 for 4 for 3. He probably seen some Murray there. So we'll see, right? His threes are in play. He's over his 3 line at 1.5 and 7 of his last 10 games. And then a rebound prop for him. Assist prop. He's been dropping dimes. You could also look at his rebounds and assists. Whatever. Rudy Gobert. I like this spot for him. Those games, 2 of those 3 games this season versus this team, 12 rebounds. I'm always averaging 10 versus them this season. 11 points, 19 points. So, the double-double for him sitting at plus 105. I don't mind it, right? I don't mind it. Points plus rebounds, whatever the case may be. I don't mind it, right? I don't mind it. He took 13 shots last game in the absence of Anthony Edwards. There was no Draymond Green last game. His field goal attempts are sitting at 7.5 at plus 110. He's over this number in 4 of his last 5 games. They're going to give you plus 110 with 7.5 field goal attempts. I don't know if that's a fishy line or not, but you're going to get plus money on 7.5 field goal attempts for him. Okay, I think that's a I think that's a bet, right? Like, I don't know. Is that a bet? I think that's a bet. Or is that a bet? I think that's a bet. I'm fucking confused. Last 5 games, let me see. Yeah. Took 10 shots against New Orleans, 8 versus New Orleans. 1 shot versus Zubac. 9 shots versus Phoenix. 13 shots versus... What are we doing? Plus 110, that shit got to be in play. All right, the Bulls. My Bulls. Pelicans at Bulls. My Bulls. Oh, shit. Zion is questionable, right? DeJounte Murray. These boys getting healthier. Ayo. What's the line here? It's going to be New Orleans Pelicans or nothing for me. So I like New Orleans Pelicans here. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. Wait a minute. Chicago, minus 4.5. Where they at? In Chicago? Oh, hell no. I can't bet Chicago with this one. I think the dogs are barking here. Jeremiah Fields from Joliet. He gonna have the people in the house. His assist been a little wagging as of late. Going up against the Bulls, I can't take the under there, right? He don't get many assists, but he be right there around there. Now, is it possible that he wants to, fuck shit up in Illinois today? I don't know. But 13.5 points, I like that, right? He's from 20 minutes out of Chicago. 15, 20 minutes out of Chicago. 20 minutes. No traffic, 20 minutes out of Chicago. So he should be... Yeah, he should be trying to get ready to get busy today. I like everything, right? I like everything. Even at 1-3, where he's over in 7.5. 7 of his last 10. I like it. You don't have to go to the assist prop, but the points and what's his field goal attempts? 11.5, where he's over this number. He's averaging 13 field goal attempts in his last 10 games. I wonder if Zion is playing. That's going to be the interesting part there. Zion should set his ass down somewhere. I'm putting that shit to the side, man. That 13.5 field goal attempts, I'm putting that shit to the side. So me, look, I can't take the Bulls in this one here. At home, they got 247 over under in this spot too. Let me think about this shit. I have to think about it a little bit more, but it'll be Pelicans or nothing for me until I take a look. I'm gonna look. They got some guys. Trey Murphy's. He's been balling. 20, 24, 32, 24, 31, 33. I mean, yeah, he's been balling. Assist here and there. Herb Jones, pretty decent defender. They can put him on somebody who could really, really score. Zion, his points probably sitting at 20 right now. His assist line would be in play right around. His PRA's line would be in play. Don't know what type of minutes restriction or anything. If he would have one, he would be on. I don't know. Then Derek Queen out there being so unselfish. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just don't see it, man. And then the dogs got to be barking here. And you'll get the New Orleans Pelicans at plus 173 on the money line. Then you got guys coming off the bench like Jordan Poole probably going to be playing. His points probably sitting at 16 and a half. I'm going to like his threes. He took 11 three-point attempts last game, his first game back. You know what I'm saying? 19 shots his first game back. Somebody was out, I believe. But, yeah. Then you got Jose Alvarado here. He still played 20 minutes that game. He had 9 assists versus Portland in a pace-up matchup, which he's getting ready to have a pace-up matchup. And then his assist prop sitting at plus money, plus 140 for his 3.5 assists. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Pool shoot and Roger. What's up, Roger? What's going on, my guy? He said pool shoot everything. Yes, man. Yes, right. So me personally, man, two defenses that, I mean, you see the total, right? 246.5, man. You see the total, right? So just looking at, look at the points, man. New Orleans Pelicans giving up the 3rd most points. Chicago Bulls giving up the 7th most points. New Orleans Pelicans, Chicago giving up this is as a team, 5th most rebounds. New Orleans at 13 assists. New Orleans and Chicago 9th and 10th in assists. 3-pointers made. New Orleans Pelicans giving up the most. Chicago 12th. Just overall, not the best defensive teams here. Okay, advanced. I ain't even gonna look at that shit. Let me look at it. Hold up, NBA, because I ain't looked at it in a couple of days. NBA.com advanced stats. Players advanced stats. Switch over here to teams. Advanced, and then go over here to pace. Miami on the season. Chicago Bulls number 2. Ain't shit going on, Roger. Chicago Bulls number 2. Hey, Roger, it looked like some good ass spots today. New Orleans around the middle of the pack and pace there. How about the last 7 games? When you're looking at pace here, the Bulls last 7 games fell out of pace a little bit there. New Orleans number 9, Bulls number 11, last 7 games. If you want to slide it down to the last 5 games in pace here. New Orleans, Chicago Bulls 13, New Orleans. Number 2 in the last 5 games. So, and you know, that's where they, you know, that's how they, you know, hey, those things can contribute to that total, right? Just as of late, right? So look, 247.5 total. Team total for the Pelicans 121, the Bulls 126.5. I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, it does feel like it could be a flat spot for the Bulls. I don't fucking know, right? I don't know. But everything should be in play here for the Pelicans, right? I couldn't even talk you off of, you know, you like fading the Bulls players if you wanted to, because it's a lot going on over here in New Orleans. So it definitely could be a triple-double spot or something like that for somebody like Queen. He's got a few of them on the season. 4.5 assists definitely is in play there like that. 4.5 assists. It's just a ton of stuff I like. Same game parlay atmosphere galore here. I'm not even going to keep clicking shit, right? So Josh Giddey, they played this season, and he had 21, 4 threes, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. I mean, it's Giddey, right? So what do you want me to say? His numbers high as hell. What do you want me to say? He's over his 3-point line in 7 of 10. He can get added to a 3-point line late if you want to at 1.5. Kobe White, I can see instances where Kobe White can hit his 2.5 threes. He's took 10 3-point attempts versus this team, 24 points. He's been pretty good in the points category. 20 points in every game this season except for 1. He put up 12 versus Golden State Warriors. He's only hit 1 3. or less in 4 straight games. This could be a game where he can probably pop back out. We'll see what's going to happen. So, but he has been putting up points and stuff like that. Kobe White's gonna score. Isaac Okoro is back. He put up 15 points. I seen it on the X timeline that he got somebody paid 15 points. Was probably like plus 1,000 or better for him. That game. I could take a look right now. Right now they got his 15 points at plus 14.5 at plus 1060. Yes, Tiffany. No defense team, just going out there scoring. So it is what it is. Buzelis, he's got his hands full with somebody. If Zion plays and shit like that, he'll have his hands full. I ain't gonna lie. But the 1.5 threes for Buzelis, I couldn't talk you off of that. Even Vucevic, the 1.5 threes for him, couldn't talk you off of that. Vucevic's minutes is going down. Now that they're getting healthy, you got Zach Collins back. He played 19 minutes. He almost had himself a double-double versus Charlotte. He's played 3 games here, so he's carving out minutes since he's been back. And then you got Jaden Smith, who's still carving out minutes. His first game back, he played 16 minutes. He had 10 rebounds, so that can attribute to this Bulls being favorites, like working with the bigs and stuff like that. So we'll see what's going to happen. Because Jaden Smith can't hit the 3, right? He can't hit the 3, but he is a decent rebounder. He had 10 rebounds last time in 16 minutes. The Bulls need to make some trades. It's time to let Vooch go and let some other people go. And, I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't be mad if much as I like Vooch, I wouldn't be mad if they let him go, man. Let him go, man, straight up. So, I mean, the only thing I can say here is another same game parlay atmosphere, man. It just is what it is. Los Angeles Lakers. It's 11 o'clock. I got to get ready to go. Los Angeles Lakers. Of course. I mean, Phoenix. Going to get Phoenix again. And they just faced Phoenix. Let me see. I thought they just played Phoenix recently. Well, either way it goes, Booker hates Phoenix. Hates Luka. Luka hates Phoenix. And there'll be no Austin, and it's Luka. So what do you want me to say, right? He's a triple-double candidate, double-double candidate, threes, all that shit candidate, right? So, you don't need me to talk to you about that. Marcus Smart got hot than a motherfucker versus San Antonio Spurs. He hit 8 threes, and that's what he's going to do, right? So he's going to shoot the 3 every time your ass opens. Shoot it. That's what they're going to need. And Marcus Smart field goal attempts is at 8.5 at +1 plus money. I'm going to like that. These are just field goal attempts in 2 of his last 5 games, but there's no he's going to shoot it, bro. He's going to shoot it. And then the 3-point attempts are going to end up liking that too, right? So going over to the 3 points attempted here. And 4.5 minus 140 juiced up. You can even use it as a parlay piece. I like it, right? Just come on, man, cut it out. He took 14 field goal attempts. His field goal attempts is under. Don't even fucking matter, man. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know where I'm going. Straight up, that's where I'm going. He's gonna have to shoot that 3. He's gonna have to shoot the ball. So I'm like his field goal attempts and his 3-point attempts. Rui, that 1.5 threes just continues to be a staple there. One thing I will say, versus Phoenix, he didn't hit now 3 that game. Now 3. His last 2 games versus them, he need to shoot more. He's pretty efficient, man. He's pretty efficient. So the 1.5 threes is a yes, please. Even for the 1.5 threes for Marcus Smart is a yes. Wouldn't take the under there. And his points prop sitting at 10.5. Couldn't talk you off that either. LeBron James, rebounds and assists, is definitely something that you could take a look at. He played 31 minutes that game. That's that game. He got them 10. He scraped up them 10 points. Yeah. LeBron. Rebounds and assists for LeBron, huh? Where do they got some of his attempt numbers at? LeBron, 4.5 3-point attempts. He's over this line at 2 of 3. No, 4.5. He's flirting with this number pretty much all the time. He's over this line at 3 of 5, but he's at that number. What about field goal attempts for him? 14.5. He's at this number, right? That's a solid number for him. We'll see what's gonna happen. Ayton, I don't mind the rebounds or possible double-double for him. He just fell short of the double-double last time these teams played. If you want to get to the double-double for him, be my guest. I would not be mad at it. Devin Booker, he should go. I believe he's going to go. He's going to go. I believe he should go. Last time he played was versus the Lakers. He was finna start cooking. He was 4 for 7 in 10 minutes. I guess that was probably one quarter. So he's probably about to start cooking their ass. They did win that game. They did beat up on them. So, you know, they've been playing some defense. Grayson Allen with the footwork. I don't know. He's a guy that you could look at his 3-point attempts, though, and or field goal attempts. Grayson Allen, 12.5 field goal attempts. With Booker in, you could probably look at his 3-point attempts. So I couldn't talk you off. I don't know what the number is, but let me just go see. 3-point attempts. Because they're going to need them to space their flow. 8.5. Wow. 7, 8, 7, 7. Okay, I guess, whatever. Dillon Brooks, field goal attempts. You could definitely look at the field goal attempts for him. Dillon Brooks, field goal attempts, his 3-point attempts sitting at what? Dillon Brooks, 6.5 3-point attempts. His field goal attempts probably sitting at 18.5. 17.5. I'll say 17.5. 17.5. I think that's fair. When you look at the starting lineup, you got Booker, Grayson, Dillon Brooks, who don't care about nobody right now, Royce O'Neal, low usage guy, Mark Williams. I mean, the 1.5 assists, I don't mind that for Dillon Brooks, even if it's a parlay piece. And the attempts, right? 16.5 attempts. 17.5. He's over this line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 6 games. How about with Devin Booker? I could put with Devin Booker in that player. Bam. With Devin Booker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 10 games with Devin Booker. He's went over this line. That's his attempt line, field goal attempts line. He would have went over this field goal. I need him one more shot versus OKC, but OKC beat the shit out of them by like 40 or some shit. I don't know. So his field goal attempts are in play. It's a painful number, but if you're going around pushing out straights, and you're pushing out volume, today is one of them volume days. I don't mind it. Booker's field goal attempts at 16.5. That shit got to be in play. Going up against Luka, that got to be in play, right? So Yeah, I'll put that to the side as well. And Royce O'Neal, this is a spot where I do think he can hit his three. It's sitting at 2.5. He's hit this number 7 of his last 10 games. Don't know who they'll put on him. Well, they probably would put LeBron on him. Let me see. Dylan Brooks. Who they put LeBron on? And then Rui. That'll be interesting. We'll see. So he'll be in there just to take that 3-point, and then his rebounds should be in play. You could look at his rebounds too at 4.5 at plus money. I don't mind the rest of their rebounds. Mark Williams. Why the fuck is everything? I like everything today. That's scary as hell. But I'm telling you, man, you're gonna get those days out of the season where you're just gonna have a chalk day, right? You might have that. You have a chalk day. This could be chalk day, and I'm here for it, right? I'm here for it. This could be chalk day. Could be chalk day, bro. Could be chalk day. Mark Williams. Points plus rebounds, points. I don't know. Next game, last but not least, last game on the docket. Get this done under 2 hours. Horford is on the injury report. Scoot out. Yang. Tybal. Robert Williams is questionable. And Donovan Klinger is supposed to play. He's supposed to play. Okay? Donovan Klinger is supposed to play. So, this is a pace-up matchup here for Golden State Warriors. And pace-up matchups means more shots, right? So you can just about see, right? So look, Steph Curry, 17 3-point shots, 9 3-point makes, right? In a pace-up matchup, right? Pat Spencer, I can't fuck with him. Buddy Hield versus Portland, only played 15 minutes. Jimmy Butler, 20 points, 10 of 11 from from free throw, 8 rebounds. Just a lot of stats to be had, right? Draymond Green versus Portland, 7 assists, 11 points, 2 assists from 3. A lot of possession attempts, a lot of possessions. Denny Avdija, whatever. Damn, my connection acting bad. 13 assists for Avdija. That's been a decent assist spot for point guards here and there. Sharp, he's going to shoot the ball, right? He ain't seen a shot he don't like. He took 15 shots versus his team last game. Let me see what his field goal attempts look like. 16.5. I have interest there. I ain't gonna put it to the side. Okay. All right. So Sharp. Avdija. Oh, Klingon. Jeremy Grant. Kamara had 20 last game versus them. Klingon. He ain't played since the 3rd. He gave them 22 last time they played, and he gave them 14. Draymond Green at center. Post Post threes. 1.5. He's over this number in 4 straight. Post. Versus Portland this season, he's only hit 1 and 1. Last season, he was over in twice. I like it, though. I still like it. He's in this groove right now, too. I still like it. So, post. Let's see something. Curry. Field goal attempts at 20. I like that. Jimmy Butler field goal attempts at 12.5 in the pace-up matchup. Whoa, shit. 12.5. 15 versus them. I kind of like that. I wouldn't take the under there. Well, you can look at his free throw attempts too, though. At the end, let's see what his free throw attempts at. Free throw attempts. What the fuck is it? They took it down. Okay. All right. Fuck it then. Curry threes. And 3-point attempts. And points. Oh, man, I'm going to love it today. All right, that just about sums it up, man. That just about sums up. Two hours in the books. I put a bunch of plays to the side. It's just, man, there's too many plays today, man. The weekends are very, 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 very tricky. Very, very tricky. But I just don't see them. I don't see this weekend not being a good weekend. It's too many plays that I like today. I asked Jackson for their plays, didn't go check a look at it, so we can see how Jackson plays measures up against mine. Game total over 225 for the Philly and Atlanta. That's another play that I don't mind there, right? I don't mind the over there. Sadiq Bey at Chicago. I want to know if Zion's playing. If Zion's playing, then he might be going to the bench. So, Sadiq Bey, over 17.5 points. I don't know about that. Been a nasty hit rate, do I know that? He's over in, man, all points plus rebounds? Shit might still be in play. Yep, might still be in play. Jalen Johnson, 18.5 assists and rebounds. He's been balling, right? He's been balling over in 9 of 10. The Golden State Warriors minus 4.5. Golden State Warriors need a dub. They need a win. They just lost minus Anthony Edwards last game. They need a win here. Looking for the Golden State Warriors to come out and with blood. They're looking for them to come out with blood here. Moses Moody, I can't fuck with it. I ain't fucking with it. Even though this is a pace-up matchup here, somebody I'm not fucking with, truth be told. 7.5 points for him. Let's see. Over in 8 of 10. I might fuck with him. I have to look into it, but not somebody that's been on my radar. And no officials today, right? I'm just throwing these out there. A lot of spots. It's so many spots I didn't even put down here, right? But here's some plays that you can alter, all that type shit, right? All that type shit. Same game parlay atmospheres and shit. Don't be be careful. Be careful out there, right? Curry threes, Marcus Smart threes, Rui Hachimura threes, Queen 4.5 assists, Spheres 14 points. Could be kind of scarce with if Zion coming back, but he is in Illinois. in Chicago, right where he's from, like 20, 30 minutes, 25 minutes away. Jeremiah Fields, 3.5 assists. Dante DiVincenzo was undecided. PRAs, I just put that shit in there. Maximin Reynard, you could look at his 10 rebounds if you want. Keegan Murray, 1.5 threes. Noah Clowney, 1.5 threes. Danny Wolf, 1.5 threes. Both of those guys with plus 200. Bobby Portis, 1.5 threes. Okongwu, 2.5 assists. Jalen Johnson, 1.5 threes. Okongwu, 1.5 threes. Jalen Johnson's PRAs undecided. We know he's been killing it. Joel Embiid, 24 points. That'll be an official play, win, lose, or draw. Paul George, 2.5 threes, points, PRAs, whatever you want to look at. Edgecombe, he's over his 1.5 threes in 4 or 5 games straight. Edgecombe's 1.5 threes up there twice. I definitely got to play that. Jared Allen only had a finger issue. He probably should be in play for a double-double right off the back. Donovan Mitchell, 3.5 3-pointers made. He's last 2 games, 7 and 8. Darius Garland coming off a 0 for 11 3-point game here. You're going to get 2.5 threes at plus 140. Benedict Mathurin. It's just versus Washington, right? Washington's more short-handed, and they're going to be a lot more concentrated. So Benedict Mathurin, points plus rebounds, can't talk off of that. Bub Carrington, you could look at his PRA line, his points, his assists, whatever. I was undecided, so I put the PRAs up there. Nembhard, 6.5 assists. If he doesn't go, you should just go take the kids. I'll get to it. I'll show you, because I'm fucking stuttering and shit. J Huff, 1.5 threes. His 2.5 blocks in place. Just McConnell is what I was saying. The 4.5 assists, minus 136. Even if you want to take him up to 10, I wouldn't even give a fuck. I don't even care. Marvin Bagley, points plus rebounds, double points or individual rebounds. That shit's got to be in play, right? Some of the attempts that I liked here, right? There's a ton of attempts that I did like, but Carrington, that's Bub Carrington, 10.5 field goals attempted. Benedict Mathurin, couldn't talk you off the over 14.5 field goals attempted. Khan, over 15.5 field goals attempted is pretty interesting. Brandon Miller's field goal attempted should be in play. Jared Allen, over 8.5 field goals attempted. Look, it's juiced up at minus 145. It's a parlay piece right now. He's probably going over. Dante DiVincenzo, no Conley. Don't know if Anthony Edwards is in. You can take this number. I don't mind it. Rudy Gobert, plus 110 for the 7.5 attempts. He's over in 5 straight. Line is fishy as hell. Maybe Anthony Edwards is playing. So it's fishy. Jeremiah Fields, if I would really like this if there's no Zion. 11.5 field goals, like I said, right around his field goals attempted, right around the area where he grew up in. Yeah, Marcus Smart over his field goal attempts and his threes. The point guard is out. He's gonna have to shoot some threes and shoot some shots. Dylan Brooks, 17.5 field goal attempts. I can't talk over that. Even Booker has 16.5. Interesting. Curry over 20.5. They need a win. Butler over 12.5 at plus 105. That's very interesting. You could also look at Butler's free throw attempts. Peace.